Hello everyone, Andrew here, and welcome back to a bit more RuneScape. People seem to like the last video, so I figured I would make a few more. And before I forget this time, something I didn't do in the last video was set the music to loop. So there was like massive spots where there was no music. I don't know why it doesn't just naturally go to loop. Because why would you ever want the music to stop and just play absolutely nothing? And you could just easily turn the volume off if that was what you wanted. But anyway, what we're going to be doing today is a quest that has been removed from the main game, and that is Rune Mysteries. There is still a quest in the game today called Rune Mysteries, although it's been redone and it's not the same quest at all. So what I might do is I might make a few videos of me just going back and playing a few of the quests that have been removed, such as Romeo Juliet, Prince Ali's Rescue, and a few other ones. So anyway, like I said, today we're going to be doing Rune Mysteries, and if you read the description here, nothing super detailed, and whoa, hey, we have people talking to us. And that is, as I said last time, that was Zetsubou Matt. Actually. So yeah, we in order to start this quest, we need to go speak to the Duke of Lumbridge, and he is upstairs in Lumbridge Castle, so I think we'll wait for him to kind of come over, and yeah, we'll see what happens from there. Should be good. Look at that green dot! It's Matthew! Let's do a dance! Oh man! This is very unexpected. Would you like to do Rune with me? Oh man. Good memories. I swear this was not set up. Anyway, so what we shall do now. Yeah, Zetsubou Matt, he has his own channel. I'm sure there'll be a link to it somewhere. So, let's go! No time to take out the typos, gotta go talk to the guy. Okay, so basically, as the description said, it still doesn't work! As I said, if you type MSN, it really does blank it out, and it's really silly. They should probably fix that. Yeah, I used to blank out other search words too. Yahoo. Anyway, people probably want to see this quest. Okay, this is kind of a massive change of events, but anyway, I shall be going up the stairs now and talking to the guy. So this is Lumbridge Castle. This is kind of like the main hub of the game. This is where you start. It's not really the hub. Varrock is a much more visited city, and we will be going there later on in this quest. As you can see on the map up here in the top right, there are these kind of quest symbols on the map, and you know that whenever you're near one of those, you can start a quest, although only if you have the requirements to start it, of course. So we are supposed to talk to the Duke. Not you! I believe I know what quest you have, but I will not be doing that today. Greetings and welcome to my castle! I like how it was just like blunt about it. Give me a quest now! Well, it's not really a quest, but I just go to this strange talisman. So basically, we have our items here. I just have a few things. This is all the money I have right now, man. Back in the day when this was kind of a lot of money. It's kind of funny. Seems to be a mystical, and I've never seen anything like before. Would you like to take it to the head wizard at the wizard's tower? So I'm not going to read everything, and yeah, that will be no problem. So I believe we probably have started the quest now. Nope, not yet. So thank you very much. I'm sure the head wizard will give you a reward, and we get the air talisman, and we start the quest. The funny thing is I already have like 3 of these in my bank, because I have been actually training quite a bit. Maybe I'll tell him where we are. So yes, I have been training a little bit. As you can see, I have some improved stats here from what they were before. I had to get a little bit stronger. My combat level is now 18, which is not terrible at the moment, although there's of course still a lot that I could not do. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, I got fire making and wood cutting up. Not super useful, but anyway, we shall be doing Rune Mysteries quest. So now we have the air talisman. We need to take it to Wizard's Tower. So we can resize this here, no, not resize it. I'm getting saying what Matthew was saying. Okay, so we can bring up the map, and we can kind of see where we are by using the arrow keys here. So we are in Lumbridge Castle. So we're right here, and we need to go all the way to Wizard's Tower, which is down here. And unfortunately, I haven't really trained any magic yet, so we don't have any teleports, but we can walk there just as easily. It's not a very long walk. It's the walk that we're going to have to make after that, which is going to be a little while. So anyway, luckily I got lots of run energy. And one thing I definitely trained was agility, because run energy comes back super slow. So hopefully, with a bit more agility, we will be able to regain our run energy a little bit faster and run a little bit more, because the last video we were not able to run hardly at all. So let's see, Matthew, it looks like, is trying to resize his screen, because yeah, it's not super big, I have to admit. Let's see, so how far are you in the quest? And I swear, this was not planned. I had no idea Matthew was actually going to be on. This is the first time we've ever actually been on online at the same time in a long time. Going to... the Tory Lion. Okay. So we're finally off on our way to Wizard's Tower. One thing you might notice is there is actually a thieving skill. The way you train that is you can like pickpocket people and steal from stalls. Although of course sometimes you will get punched in the face because no one likes to be pickpocketed. One thing I also did was I did bring along some runes, so I can kind of show some magic spells. Of course, I'm not really wearing the right kind of armor for it. This is the very first spell. It's not very strong. Unlike melee combat, you get experience for using magic spells whether it hits or not. Now, I'm trying to hit you. Normally when you do magic, you would use a staff, which would usually make things a bit easier. Plus it would usually reduce the number of runes you need to use for the spell. I just want to kill this guy. Trying to show off magic, but it's not working very well. As you can see, I do have a little bit of armor, nothing really great at all. It is pretty much just like the most basic stuff. I haven't really got worried about buying super advanced armor at the moment. But anyway, and then of course you have the item drops. And you bury the bones, and I've definitely been trying to get my prayer level up because those protect from magic, range, and melee spells are very, very useful. This quest for now. I kind of cut out a lot of the main training because it does get a little bit boring to watch after a while. But man, I've just been having so much fun reliving all of this stuff. Man, I love all the kind of faces to make. That's the best one. You can, like, the D is really terrible for using in your faces. So I kind of do a left square bracket and then a right circular bracket. And it makes like a really good shaped kind of D, which works well for faces. Anyway, so as you can see on the map here, we have the yellow dots, which represent enemies or other NPCs. Green dots are your friends, and white dots are either you or other people. And yes, so many very awesome memories. One thing I never mentioned last time is that if you do die, you lose all of your items except for 3. So there definitely is like a kind of thing where you don't want to take you don't always want to take your like really best items to somewhere where you think you might die. And I've always kind of liked that. I've always liked that consequence of death, although it seems like these days no one ever wants to have to redo things or get items back after they die. Although I kind of like that. Anyway, we are supposed to be going into the basement here. Let's wait for Matthew to show up because he's taking forever. No, he's not. He's only level 3. I am level 18. Let's see, so let's go in here. Let's talk to this guy, who I believe we are supposed to talk to. And how may I help you? And I'm looking for the head wizard, I believe. And why would you be doing that? So we are here for the Duke of Lumbridge to bring the air talisman. Did he now? Oh man, it's been so long since I did these quests, back in like 2004. So yeah, the talisman of the wizard. This is incredible! So this talisman you brought me. So basically, this quest is kind of an introduction to the Runecrafting skill, which is kind of an interesting skill, which allows you to make your own runes, which you can then use for magic. RuneScaping was kind of wrecked after the evolution of combat came out. His spells and the way that they use runes, it's really weird, so it's kind of unfortunate. Anyway, I need to study this 1, 2, 3, Andrew 4, 5, 6. It's always really funny imagining if someone was actually saying your name like that. All these random numbers in your name, and we're not going to read absolutely everything. Although the basics of what we do have to do now is we have to head over to Varrock after we can never imagine. So let's do that. Take this package and head directly north from here to through Draenor Village until you reach the Barbarian Village. Then head east from there to Varrock. And then once in Varrock, take this package to the Magic Guy, and then we will be able to do a thing. And best of luck on your quest. So looks like Matthew just skipped all the text because I mean, man, if I kind of skipped some of it, he obviously had to skip a whole lot of it to get to that. Good memories. It looks like he's like away from keyboard, so let's just dance. Let's dance in his face so he comes back. Always, I think it might be a bit more in the newer game, but it always looked like you were kind of slapping their face when you did the spin animation, which is kind of funny, and head banging too. Ugh. He knows. So many good memories. And for some reason there is a chicken down here. Man, we're going to destroy this thing so bad, training together and all that. Probably do even more after the recording. But anyway, for now, we shall continue on the quest. So basically, Varrock, if we look at the map, we now need to make kind of a big trek, and I'm for some reason resizing the thing there. So we are at Wizard's Tower, which is right here. We are going to kind of head to the right here, and then head up here, and there is Varrock right there. What they said to do was head up through Draenor Village, and then keep going to Barbarian Village and go to the right. And that way works too. Either way is fine. So he's going to follow us, so let's head there now. Let's go up this ladder. So yeah, it is really cool being able to kind of right-click and then follow your friends. Although it doesn't really work. Like if I go up a ladder, it doesn't remember that he was following me when he comes up the ladder. Let's see, what is so important? Okay. Let's see where this is going. Back in the day, yeah, we used to make we actually used to make a lot of videos. We used to make some videos with, like, you know, like unregistered hypercam 2 and stuff like that. Oh, it was a lot of fun. I even have some old screenshots from back in the day. Yeah, Matthew and I used to have so much fun playing this game. It really was incredible. I know. And darn it, I am out of run energy, and it takes like 17 years to come back, even with 25 agility. Well, I guess we'll just take this time to kind of reminisce a bit. Oh man. I did bring a few items just for fun. Wood cutting is a very simple skill where you just pretty much chop down a tree, and then when after you've chopped it down, the pretty much main uses are either fletching it into bows or arrows, or lighting a fire with it. Skills usually kind of go together, where you have mining and smithing go together, fishing and cooking go together, and then like wood cutting and fire making go together. So here's another quest right here I might show later. Sheep Shearer. It's not the most exciting quest. It's kind of like a fetch quest. And that's kind of a lot of the quests that were removed are. I guess that's why they've been removed. But still, for kind of I guess documentation reasons or even just nostalgia reasons, it might still be kind of fun to go back and see them. Also, right here we have the general store, and general stores are so much fun. Because in more populated worlds, people are always selling things to them, and then people are buying things from them, and you always want to kind of sell your stuff to them, and you can get money. And I didn't even get any money for that, because chicken is so useless, I guess they didn't figure it was worth anything. But yeah, in more populated worlds, these are... Oh, darn, steel pickaxe. How much? I definitely want this steel pickaxe. So I wanted to grab that. This lame bronze one that I've been using. Can I use steel pickaxe? I'm level 5. Darn it, I need one more level before I can use the steel pickaxe. But anyway, general stores are just so much fun, seeing what people have sold to them. With the introduction of the Grand Exchange, DT stands for Desert Treasure, which is definitely one of the most fun quests I have ever done. And it is in 2007 RuneScape, so we probably will record that if we ever get to the point where we are strong enough to do it. Which I'm sure we will, because I'm sure we are going to destroy this game. I wonder just how small his screen is, how much of an issue he's having, because it looks pretty good on my screen. Of course, it's not super big, because kind of the window for it back in the day was kind of small, but still. I use the Firefox. Back when I used to play, back in 2007, I think I was still using Internet Explorer. Chrome. Yeah, Grand Exchange wrecked a lot of kind of the community interaction with people, bank sales, and the forums used to just be packed with people trying to sell different items, and general stores were pretty much like no one ever used them again after the introduction of the evolution of combat, which is a shame because it was so much fun kind of just standing around the general store waiting for people to sell their items. Those were very, very good times. Anyway, let's just continue on to the right here. I love these graphics, I really do. It brings back so many memories, and I don't even care that they're bad. I mean, they're not, like, I don't even think they're that bad. I've never been one to really care about graphics. I could play a game with any kind of graphic, really. Anyway, we have a unicorn. It was level 15, and let's see if I can defeat that. I wonder if I can. I'm kind of strong. My armor is not super great. Unfortunately, I'm missing a lot of things. I do have a bit of money, so I could buy a little bit of better armor if I wanted to. Mining level is very close to getting up there. One more level. Getting eaten by goblins. Hey, hit points level. That came out of absolutely nowhere. Let's see, did that give me a combat level? No, it did not. So yeah, hit points level, like I said. Let's see. This unicorn is taking like 17 years. Unfortunately, this is not a multi-combat zone. There are areas where more than one person can attack something at the same time. Why did it send you? Why did it? It really did. It censored the most ridiculous things sometimes. I'm trying to think of other words, and whoa, there's a strength level out of absolutely nowhere, and combat level of 19. And man, I'm not trying to run away from you. Basically, I don't know why I'm moving. I have some food here, which I can use to regain a little bit of health, so we're really in no danger of dying at the moment. And I just want to kill you. Is that so much to ask? Ah, there we go. 2 damage. I use LOL sometimes just as kind of a short form of haha. I guess it's less letters. Although I don't really use the internet speak when I'm talking to my friends. I know, I still have no idea why they ever used to block out MSN. Speaking of MSN, they're actually getting rid of MSN Messenger, surprisingly. Since Microsoft bought Skype, they're kind of just making everyone use Skype now, which is a shame. I used to have so much fun talking to my friends on Skype back in the day. Using Messenger Plus. So many good memories. Yeah, Varrock. This is one of the first times I've been here. I actually was here once before this. Although, man, there's still so many more places I want to go and explore. So much fun is going to be had. Yeah, guard's still a little bit over my level, so we're not going to be fighting any of them at the moment. Although you can pickpocket them, and that will be some good experience. There's also a tea stall that you can pickpocket. I believe that is right there. And man, Matthew and I used to have so much fun. Actually, I'm going to go over it. Let's see what he says to this. Let's see what Matthew says about me stealing tea from the tea stall. Let's see if he can make the connection. Basically, this is good for getting a thieving experience. Thieving is good because eventually there are stalls where you can actually steal good stuff from. Tea is a really like bad kind of way to regain health. Let's trade with Matthew. Sending trade offer. Hurry up and accept! Yeah, so like I said, tea is a very like kind of low-level healing item, and when you drink it, it makes you say, ah, nothing like a nice cup of tea. Alright. Now, let's continue on to the magic shop where we were supposed to be going. Alright, so we are supposed to talk to Aubrey. Hello? Do you want to buy some runes? Okay, I'm not going to try doing voices. I just can't. My voices are so over the top that they actually probably get annoying. Oh, it's Rune Shop. I've been sent here with a package for you. Okay, from Wizard's Tower. Really? But surely he can't have. Okay. So we hand in the package. This is incredible. Please give me a few moments to look this over. So please give me a few moments, and then we need to talk to him again. And wow, you are like the fastest reader in the entire universe. I've already so now please take this summary of my research back to the head wizard at Wizard's Tower. And does that mean we need to walk all the way back? I think that later on. No, I do not want to buy any of your runes, although we might as well look at the shop. This is kind of your typical shop. I don't have a single fire rune in my bank, so just for fun we should buy one fire rune. Death runes and chaos runes used for higher level spells, which are normally members only, although since the whole game is kind of members right now, that's pretty cool. Look at Matthew attacking the stray dog. Or wait, is he attacking? Oh, there's a mugger. That's right, you can't attack the stray dog. There's kind of a mugger, but it was since there was two things on top of each other, I guess the stray dog took priority. Unidentified herbs. Good memories. This unicorn horn, basically, there's also the skill Herblore, and it is used for making potions, and that is what the unicorn horn would be used for. You can grind it up and add it to a potion mixture, although I probably won't be showing that in this video. So many good memories. Wait, did I do the star? Or did it blank it out? I have no idea. Guess we might as well go the other way this time. Through Barbarian Village, down through Draenor, and then to Wizard's Tower, like was suggested. So let's go through here, man. This is bringing back so many great memories. So basically, along the way, maybe I will pick up a little bit of better armor, because in Barbarian Village, there is actually a helmet shop, and I do not have a helmet at the moment. Also, this brass necklace is actually a drop. You cannot even make it like you can most necklaces. I don't even believe it adds any stats. I'm not actually sure if it does or not. Let's find out. Does it do anything at all? No, it does not. I believe it was purely aesthetic. Completely useless. I don't mind. No, selling BS, selling bowstrings. That was how I used to make my money back then. My crafting level skyrocketed because I used to make bowstrings, and they were actually quite good. Like bowstrings, you can combine them with like an unstrung bow that you fleshed and make a complete bow, and then you can usually sell that for a profit. Oh, you and your BS. But I don't remember if you got the reference enough with the tea back in the day. We used to go to the duel arena, and just for fun, we'd do stake duels where like you bet something, whoever wins gets whatever you bet. And I had like a whole bunch of tea that I had stolen back in the day to get my thieving level up, and just for fun, we would bet the tea. So it would always be kind of a joke. Oh, who has the tea next time we went to duel? To see who was like the victor last time we dueled. So much fun. the store here. I believe it sells up to adamant helmets, and I closed the door for absolutely no reason. Although I don't believe we'll be able to afford one right now. 780. What is the best armor I can wear at the moment? Mithril is 20, so I can wear up to black, although I don't think they sell black here, so I'll probably just buy a steel helmet. No, they do not. Steel is only 300. Actually, I should have bought a full helmet. What am I even doing? Actually, you know what? I don't even care. I'm gonna, in no time, I'm going to be a high enough level to buy better things. And besides, I kind of like med helms because you can still see my face. Training here. Yep. Barbarians are a good thing to train on. As you can see, this guy here is being very smart and using the rocks to his advantage, so that he actually doesn't have to get close to the enemy at all, and he can just use magic through the rocks, which is definitely the best kind of way to train magic or range. I remember that hole, I think, was broken the first day it was ever released, and you're kind of supposed to go through these 4 areas. But when it was first released, there were these kind of portals that would take you ahead if you'd already done each of the areas, but I'm pretty sure that the portals were broken, and they actually allowed me to skip entire areas without even doing them, which was kind of funny. Yeah, let's see if we can run down here. Hopefully Matthew has some run energy. Draenor Manor, home to a few interesting quests. Man, so many good quests, and I keep forgetting that the members game is intact too. So even though I'm only doing non-members quests at the moment, I could even go and do all of those. And if you click a quest at any time, it will kind of show what you have done so far and then tell you what you need to do now, which is pretty interesting. Ernest the Chicken, definitely one of the craziest quests that take place in a Draenor Manor. Draenor Village is pretty good. It's not really a main village. Not too many people hang out here. It's good for cutting willows because there is a whole bunch of willow trees right by the bank, so it's good to get your wood cutting level up that way. Plus, willows probably sell for a decent amount at the moment for people who are trying to fletch them. Although overall there isn't really too much to do here. You can make dyes here, I believe, but otherwise not too much. Killing the vampire. That's right. There was Vampire Slayer as well, which was a quest that takes place in the basement of Draenor Manor. People always do bash it because it is such a simple game, especially the quest I'm doing right now. I mean, like I said, it was obviously removed because it was one of the simpler quests of the time, but still, it's just, games don't always have to be about all these like crazy mashing like a million numbers every second. Sometimes games should just be simple and relaxing and be about having fun with friends, and that is really what RuneScape was back in the day, and that's just why I love it so much, and looks like I'll be able to relive some of those memories now with Matthew here. I was even playing with my friend Daniel actually last night, which was a lot of fun. His username, everyone go add him now, is, no, not Surfing Nick, was Rooftop View, most original name of the year. This game is fun. Yeah, 12 mil. I had, I think, over 50 mil in my account. Although I really don't even care about starting over, because with the evolution of combat, it's not even RuneScape anymore. It's like taking the original Super Mario Brothers and making it a first-person shooter, and then trying to say it's still Super Mario Brothers 1, because it's not. You can't change something so much and then still say it's the same game. That's kind of ridiculous, actually. So I believe we're supposed to come back here and talk to this guy. So use the notes. I wonder if we can just, like, okay, so have you delivered those research notes, and you gave me these notes to pass on to you. Before you hand them over to me, as you have been nothing of truthful, I'll admit that in an adventure, I will tell you the inner secret of our research. Oh man, it's basically... Now, as you may or may not know, many centuries ago, the wizards of this tower learnt of the secret of creating runestones, which allowed us to cast magic very easily. When the tower was burnt down, the secret of creating runes was lost for all time, except it wasn't. Some months ago, while researching these runes for information from old days, I came upon a scroll, almost destroyed, that detailed magical rock deep in the ice fields of the north, closed off from access by anything other than magical means. And there's a lot of story going on here. Yes, Matthew is using text effects, which is actually something just for fun I should point out in a second. I suppose if you want the whole story, you can. I'm still not sure how I fit into this story of yours, which we have not exactly read. You haven't guessed? This houseman you brought to me, it is the key to the elemental altar of air. When you hold it next, it will direct you to the entrance of a long-forgotten air altar. By bringing pieces of rune essence to the air temple, you'll be able to fashion your own air runes. And this is not all. By finding other talismans similar to this one, you'll eventually be able to craft every rune that is available on this world, just as our ancestors did. So basically, runecrafting becomes very useful because you can mine rune essence and use it to create your own runes, and you can create runes of all different types, and it is actually a decent way to make money later on, especially now since runes, like, everyone had to start over. Runes are not the most common thing, especially some of the more popular ones like law runes and stuff like that. And you hand the head wizard the research notes and you hand back the air talisman. Oh no, he hands you back the air talisman. So yes, now we can use this air talisman to mine, to make some air runes after we mine some rune essence. So basically, there was also some other ones, like, you can do chat effects by typing things like glow, 1, : and just typing anything after that will cause the letters to grow, or there's, to glow. There's also scroll. And that will cause it to scroll across. There are a whole bunch of them. So now, there are a few different places where you can teleport after completing the Rune Mysteries quest. A few people you can go to teleport, and they will bring you to the Rune Essence mining area. And if you click on one of these massive things here, it will allow you to mine Rune Essence. And this is also worth some mining XP, so who knows, maybe we'll even get a letter here. Actually, Rune Essence does not give you very much experience. We probably will not. Bots. Luckily, they have not been, no one has really created any bots for RuneScape now, 2007 Scape yet. But yeah, luckily, the game hasn't really been overrun by bots yet, which is a problem that happened in the modern day game. Let's see, so our inventory, we have as many rune essence as we can hold now, and now we can go into this portal here. And let's see, is Matthew here? There he is! He was hiding behind my kind of square there. So yes, now we are going to go to the Air Rune Altar, which we can enter now that we have the Air Talisman, and we will then be able to create some Air Runes with the Rune Essence that we have. And then after that, we will probably call it a day. So let's see. They've easily just typed that into the main one too. So anyway, let's go up the ladder here. Interesting thing, I think that in the main game, the Rune Altar has actually, the Air Altar has actually been moved. So it should be interesting to actually kind of show it where it used to be. And if I remember correctly, I think I know where it is. You can actually click right-click on a talisman and click Locate, and it will tell you the direction of where the altar is. In northwest, that is where I believe it to be. So let's head up here to the northwest. Of course, you have your compass up here. It shows you where north is. And it also spins when you spin the map with the directional keys. So it can be very useful for kind of learning where things are. What can you fish here, actually? I'm kind of curious. Net and bait. Okay, I am definitely coming here to fish some shrimp later. I was fishing shrimp earlier, and man, it takes forever. In my main account, I was good enough to fish sharks, which doesn't actually happen all the way until level 76. And sharks are a very good way to make money. Usually selling for over 1,000 coins each, probably even more, because they're probably so rare. I don't even know if anyone has such a high fishing level at this point. But man, this brings back so many awesome memories. So yeah, now as you will see, Rune Mysteries is green. Quest complete. And I don't know why they have so much extra empty space down there. As he's talking about, I talked about how people always used to go to Draenor Village to chop willows. Actually, while we are here, might as well talk a little bit about farming. I never really did too much farming. I was never a big fan of farming or construction. Because farming, I didn't really have any need to do it, and construction seemed like more of a money sink than anything. But I'm actually going to buy a couple of farming tools from you. such as a rake, because I need one. Actually, darn, my inventory is completely full, is it not? Actually, I can drop this empty cup. Who the heck needs that? Buy one rake. Why not? As I said again, I don't usually use LOL, but it's just an easy way to kind of say haha, or say, like, it kind of express them saying something in a funny manner. Kind of just like, I always love using, kind of, either the :P or =P face, just because everything I say is kind of in, like, you know, in good fun. I'm never really serious about anything I say on the computer. And sometimes that doesn't really get across when all you're using is text. Anyway. Oh, I love this song. Nightfall is a great song. So here, we have the air altar, and you cannot enter it unless you have an air talisman in your inventory. So if we locate, as you can tell, it is pretty much right here. So you just click the air talisman, click on the altar, and you will be teleported to where we want to go. And I believe that this altar has actually been moved in the newer version of the game. I don't know why they did that. Anyway, now all you do is you click this altar in the middle here, and it will craft the essence that you brought. And it's too bad that I didn't bring more, because then I would have gotten a level, since it looks like 9 essence there gave me brought me to 45 experience. So that is pretty much 5 each. But man, good memories. Looking forward to playing this some more. And if people want, I might even make videos of a few more quests that have been removed from the game. So I know I got a bit sidetracked in places talking to Matthew. It's been a lot of fun. But yeah, hopefully everyone enjoyed this video. Well, it's funny if you follow each other. It's kind of like dancing. The thing is, you're always trying to follow each other, and then it just kind of goes back and forth. It's really weird. So I believe that this is where everyone used to do this in Castle Wars. It was always funny. So I believe that this is where we are going to end off today. So thank you very much for watching. Bit of a typo there. Who has time to go back and fix typos? Thank you for joining us. Alright, I'm trying to kind of line up here. There we go. Do the dance! Heck yeah! At the exact same time. So many good memories in RuneScape, and now it's amazing. There's not very many chances where you're given like a chance to relive so many awesome memories from the past. Never thought this would actually happen, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. Huh? What? Oh, trying out the sensor, huh? What other things were blocked? I'm trying to remember. Nothing's coming to mind right now. Yeah, you can't say things like .com. I know that. That's right. For whatever reason, they blocked that out. So I guess you couldn't say like hotmail.com. The whole thing just gets completely bleeped out. But I bet Gmail wasn't invented back then. Anyway, this has been a lot of fun. So thanks again for joining us. And see you later. So thanks. Hope that everyone enjoyed. Thank you to Matthew for joining in. And I hope that everyone joins in next time for something different. So thanks. And yes, we definitely need to give a goodbye wave. Whichever one of these is wave. Which one of these is wave? There we go. So thanks. And see you later. LOL.